Luis Campos Castillo. I really haven't been able to find anything on him. I know it's his Muay Thai debut. Besides that, reached out for comment. Didn't have much to say. Not a very vocal guy in particular. Seems to be more so the type to want to get down straight to business. Of course, fighting out of Renzo Gracie Middletown. In his Muay Thai debut under the lights here at the GAA. And you could see it. I mean, he looks like a guy that just wants to be able to fight. Look of concentration on his face, as it is with most guys, especially those making their debut. Makes his way into the cage. This one going to be contested at 135 pounds. Let's enter Marv.
And his opponent making his way to the right corner, Marvin Mateo Castillo.
Marvin Mateo Castillo, as I said again, made his RFC debut fighting jiu-jitsu against Sergio Alvarez. Looks to make his mark here in Muay Thai and then move over into MMA. A consummate professional, a guy that's always making weight, always here to fight, always on time, and a guy that's not really ducking anyone. He mentioned that he was looking forward to tonight and putting on a show for the people at the GAA, proving himself more than anything else that he's not just a jiu-jitsu practitioner. He has more tools in his toolbox that he likes to use. Fighting out of Evolution Muay Thai and the Bronx Combat Club. Sun's starting to set now, and you get the nice kind of outdoor restaurant vibe in the GAA here. Crowd certainly riled up. Castillo's always been a guy that feeds off of the crowd. He enjoys a nice fight. And I don't think he necessarily got to experience that with his last jiu-jitsu, his RFC debut in the jiu-jitsu contest, because it was the first fight of the night. It's jiu-jitsu, so traditionally gets kind of slept on. Now's a big spot where he can show the crowd what he can do. For now, let's throw it over to Mike Falvo in the cage.
The action continues on the card here with RFC Promotions for our upcoming contest, a Muay Thai contest scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing RG Middletown, Luis Campos Castro. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the right corner, representing Bronx Combat, Marvin Mateo Castillo.
JP Zuminga ready to usher us into 3 2-minute rounds of Muay Thai action. So just a platform that both these gentlemen are looking for. Castillo in the red, Castro in the blue. Nice measured start by both men. A nice leg kick by Marv. Catches the kick, dumps him. Really nicely done by Castillo. Coming out of the gate with a lot of intensity. Big shots upstairs. Starting downstairs, shoe shining. Huge hooks from Castillo. We're going to see if they can keep this pace up. Big hook upstairs by Castro, excuse me. He's got to be careful he doesn't walk into a huge shot. Like that. Big shot from Castro. But Castillo's loading up a lot. Every time he senses that Castro's getting close, Castillo loads up on a big hook or an overhand. There it is again there. Castro's got to be careful. Nice connection by both men. Nice uppercut by Castillo. Pressure as well by Castro. Castillo getting caught, kind of tangled up there. Corner of Castro calling for him to circle. Big head kick from Castillo, just misses. And so a devilish first round pace from both these guys. And a nice body kick by Castillo to finish it off. Round 2 set to come up here in a second. And look forward, we got Zahaduddin versus Robert Yuha coming up next. That's our first MMA bout of the evening. It's gonna be a fun one. It's a lot of solid work by both men. Both had their moments. Again, a lot of aggression, so we're gonna see if the pace starts to tamper down and taper off a little bit in this second. But a very competitive first round as well. JP set to get us ready here for the second round of action. Adjusting that headpiece, and Marv's ready to go. Second round of action. Castro really pressuring, heavy. Castillo's got to find his way out of here. For a Muay Thai contest, not a lot of clinching. Nice body kick by Castillo. Doesn't quite find the target. Castro with a few nice shots of his own. Marvin look over to his corner. Might be starting to get tired a little bit from the pressure because Castillo is not faded at all. There's a nice knee. Spinning back kick from Castro. Whoa! Trying to give Castillo a haircut. Castro's looking to be much more fresh out of the two of them. Big body kick and another knee. Castro tries for that overhand again. Castro just kind of glides out of the way of it. Castillo's really getting pressured here. Got to go about getting some respect back. Nice knee. That's one way to do it. Right now, a lot of what Castillo's doing, he's loading up. He's telegraphing his shots. I think that's a lot of the reason Castro's able to see those coming and kind of level a counter. That head kick almost connects there. My goodness. Castillo with volume. Really, really good boxing by Castillo. Whoa. Safe to say that second round goes the way of Castillo. So now a big adjustment has to fall on the corner and the athlete, Castro. The competitive nature of that first round and the nature of that second. Marv's going to have to pull something from deep here out of the fire. It looks like the corner of Castillo, or excuse me, of Castro is calling for more combinations, so more of the same. And why not? I mean, it was extremely, extremely effective. calling for more footwork. Maybe attacking different angles. So for a huge moment for Marv and his team here. And for Castro, a chance to pitch what could be considered by many to be a shutout. Here we go. Nice show of respect between both men. Oh! Big question mark kick lands flush for Castro. Castillo trying his best to keep Castro off of him. Again, limited clinching for a Muay Thai bout. Well, that's a nice shifting in hook there by Castro. Big shot over the top by Castillo. And he's just emptied the tank. Running on fumes, trying to find something here. Castro's not giving him any room to breathe. Sticking that long guard out there. Big shot over the top by Castillo. Can't quite find the target though. Big body kick by Castro. Castro levels ahead. Whoa! Big 1-2. Nice shots from Castillo as well, but could this be too little too late? 30 seconds left. Not fantastic boxing by Castro. He might have Marv hurt. He might have, and that's going to be a standing 8 count. Castillo definitely wobbled just a bit. 10 seconds left. Can Castro secure a finish? Big leg kick. Oh, trying to end it off with an exclamation mark. And a beautiful showing by both men, but safe to say this one's going the way of Castro. And if you're Marvin Castro, you absolutely, or excuse me, Marvin Castillo, you absolutely do not keep your head held low. Put on a beautiful performance. Castro just found that next level, that next gear when it mattered late in the fight. For now, let's throw it over to Mike Falvo in the cage to make this one official.
As always, fight fans, a round of applause for one great fight and two amazing fighters. And now, after 3 hard-fought rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the official scorecard. The judges have scored the fight 30-26, 30-26, and 30-26 for your winner by way of unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, Luis Campos Castro.
Luis Campos Castro doing enough to secure a shutout game. And man, what a showing. I'm sure we'll have him back. Marv is a tough guy to do that against. The pace that he pushes, have no doubt he'll also be back.